And now to breaking news. Mobile police have now confirmed that remains of an adult woman were found inside a car at the bottom of Bayou Sara, and they say that car is the same make and model of the vehicle belonging to missing mother Danniella Vian, who hasn't been seen since July. Police say that car was discovered near a boat ramp during a police dive exercise. Our Hal Sherrick has been on the scene all day.
It wasn't until about 2 o'clock this afternoon that the human remains were taken from the scene. Mobile Police Chief Lawrence Batiste says it could be days or weeks before any positive identification is made. Danniella Vian's car was taken out on a wrecker a short time later. Batiste says it will be thoroughly examined for any evidence.
We will relocate the vehicle to an area that's a little bit more secure, where the examiners will be able to slowly and methodically, in a much more controlled environment, process the rest of the scene.
The recovery effort was a challenge, taking several hours to complete. Police say the car was submerged in 20 to 30 feet of water. We learned more about how the car was discovered. Chief Batiste says a dive crew from MPD was using sonar to map the bottom around the boat launch here to share with Saraland PD about a week ago. They noticed some suspicious images on sonar. It wasn't until they came back to dive on the spot yesterday that they realized it was a car with human remains inside. A dive team worked to gently raise the car using air bladders and then lifted it from the bayou. Some family and friends of Vian had been at the scene throughout the day, along with many neighbors in this quiet community.
I was pretty shocked, and the first thing that came to mind was that Danniella girl. I don't know, it's just crazy something like this happening so close to home, literally.
Chief Batiste says this wasn't the area they had been looking, and there's a lot of work ahead to learn the circumstances around this discovery.
There's a lot of investigation that we have to do now that we've gotten to this point. You guys know that we've looked at bodies of water throughout Mobile County previously, and so I don't know Danniella's exact habits, but we'll look back at those again and see if there are any connections or relations.
There are so many unanswered questions at this point, not the least of which is whether the body found inside that car was that of Danniella. Now, Batiste says that the investigators will be canvassing the area, and they'll be checking nearby homes to see if there's any surveillance video around that could help solve this big mystery. Reporting live from Saraland, Hal Sherrick, Fox 10 News.